Welcome to Sailing Out of Sight. We're Craig and Diane, and this is our stowaway Bonnie. Please remember to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Bottoms up.
Where are you going?
On a road trip. We're going to Kitty Hawk.
We're gonna go take a day to Labor Day. We're out of stuff to put on the boat.
We can't do any more projects till stuff comes in.
Yeah, we're out of material to continue on with our upgrades, so we're gonna take the day, do a road trip to Kitty Hawk. There should be some cool stuff to do between here and there though too.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I'm along for the ride.
I'm along for the ride. I don't know who's gonna make any decisions, but somebody's gonna have to.
We'll pull over when we see something interesting.
We'll pull in somewhere and ask directions.
No, because you won't do that. We'll pull in someplace when it looks interesting. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna go try to have some fun.
Bonnie's ready.
Yeah, she's more than ready. Let's put our walking shoes on and hit the road.
Okay. Are we in?
We're in.
Okay.
We're in. We're loaded, ready to go.
Here we go.
Okay.
If you're wondering why we're not going to sail, look at the flat water. In 1789, North Carolina became the 12th state of the original 13. Where we're located is in the Atlantic coastal plain, known for the narrow string of sandy barrier islands called the Outer Banks. It's the native home of the Venus flytrap, which we have yet to see, and the longleaf pine trees. While North Carolina leads the nation in tobacco production, in this area you'll find potatoes, corn is also a major crop, as well as soybeans. Look at all that flat water. There's no sailing today, not a boat in sight.
We're gonna take a little stroll. There's a walkway around here. There's a sign about red wolves, but there's got to be something down here where they would not have built that walkway right there.
We're not sure where this boardwalk goes, but as we're walking, I think we're finding some wild blueberries. And we really didn't see much else. Probably. We did find this big spider. I don't know what kind it was, but it had a cool web. How's the trip so far?
Well, I've made the coat last. I think we're getting close. It's been a nice drive.
It has been.
Look, this truck has 3 feet.
Yep.
So everybody, seems like everybody is leaving where we're going. Solid stream of cars for probably the last 30 or 40 minutes. So we either are wrong or we're right. We don't know the answer till we get there.
I say everybody's going back home because the long weekend is over. So I think we're going counterflow.
We're definitely going counterflow. My question is, was it a good idea or a bad idea?
No,
It's been a pretty drive.
it has been. But let's see, along the way we have seen deer crossing signs, bear crossing signs, and red wolf crossing signs.
This is the first time I've seen a bear crossing sign that wasn't like in Colorado or something.
Yeah. Evidently they've got black bears.
Cape Hatteras National Seashore, 16 miles.
The Wright Brothers National Memorial is a part of the National Park System. Let's take a look inside and see if we can learn something. Wilbur Wright was the third of 7 children born in 1867. He was a good student and favored math and science. Orville, born in 1871, was the 6th of 7 children. He was a good student favoring math and science. Before building airplanes, the Wright brothers built bicycles. They opened their own bicycle sales and repair shop in 1892. And in late 1895, they began to make preparation to manufacture their own bicycles and introduced the Van Cleve in 1896. The bicycle manufacturing was eventually converted to an airplane manufacturing business for airplane engines and drive transmissions. Some of the materials used to make the flyer was spruce for the straights, such as the wing spars, ash wood for the curved pieces, such as the wing ribs, and the fabric was 100% cotton muslin called Pride of the West, as it was the same muslin used for women's underwear. The engine was a 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, aluminum block, 12 horsepower with no carburetor. So why Kitty Hawk? Once the first glider was designed in 1900, it needed 16 to 18 miles per hour wind to get lift, and that was not possible in Dayton. So Wilbur considered Chicago for the gliding test, but the brothers felt there could be possibly too much attention from the media. Wilbur decided to write to the National Weather Bureau asking about the Chicago winds. He also asked if the Bureau had a publication with the wind velocities in the U.S. In the Bureau's reply, it stated that the information could be found in a monthly weather review, with the first location being Chicago, which the brothers had already ruled out. The sixth location was Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Wilbur also received a letter from Bill Tate, Kitty Hawk's county commissioner. In the letter, it stated Kitty Hawk had a mile-wide beach stretching 5 miles with no obstructions except for sand dunes. An 80-foot sand hill with winds from 10 to 20 miles per hour, mainly from the north to south, was an excellent site. The brothers, along with their supplies, made the long trip from Dayton to Kitty Hawk to the Outer Banks and set up camp near Kill Devil Hill to start their work. Kill Devil Hill is one of the highest points on the Outer Banks. How did the brothers decide who would fly? By a coin toss. Wilbur won the toss and made the first attempt on December 14, 1903, but was unsuccessful. The next attempt would be Orville's on December 17, 1903. To help with takeoffs, they installed a 60-foot wooden launching rail. The plane rode down the rail on a small dolly for takeoffs. History was made on December 17, 1903. The first flight lasted 12 seconds and went 120 feet. 3 more flights were made that day. The last one had Wilbur at the controls, where he flew 852 feet in 59 seconds. Construction of the monument began in 1928 with the Wright brothers laying the first cornerstone. It was completed and dedicated in 1932 with Orville in attendance. Control of the monument was handed to the National Park Service in 1933. So how was your day?
It was long, it was good. It was interesting. It was a lot about the Wright brothers that I didn't know. And then we had a pretty good meal.
Late lunch, early dinner.
Got some new thongs.
Flip-flops. Flip-flops. Don't embarrass your children. Flip-flops.
Thongs. Both of them go up in that little crack area.
Well, the crack in your toe is different than the other crack.
Grab my thong, let's go.
Ken's going, about now. Sorry, kids. I try to teach your dad better. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring the little bell. Bottoms up! Thanks for watching.